There's a cold, shivering reality in the morning. After what seemed like terrorism all night. Meanwhile, children are walking in the morning and everybody's going about their day. After what I heard, what sounded no different than a war zone at night, in silence. Nothing in silence last night other than frantic paranoia. Everyone seemingly considers a mystery, a secret. However, there's a mystery and secret explainable with two restaurants as examples: 74th Street Ale House and Wing Dome in Greenwood, wherever I am in outer space, Washington State, Seattle, on an object. There's a bartender at 74th Street Ale House. Her name's Jamie. There's another mystery woman who I fell in love with non-verbally at first sight. So beautiful, so kind and sweet. Jamie's dominant in her 74th Street Ale House bar. I'd often hear babe, I would often hear, "You two are shitting hot in love. What's going on here?" Customers talking. Her staring, going fast, keeping track of me, a male human. And then eventually saying, oh, she has a boyfriend. Who works for Flint Creek Steakhouse, another Flint Creek Steakhouse place, Rock Creek, who knows where. I don't care anyway. I never asked her out on a date. I just couldn't figure out why was she so dominant in such a small restaurant. And most importantly, why was their language not so different than sexualized words? Babe. He does look at me like that. Bizarre sound. Well, does that girl like me or something? And then a man will come over and point. Not say a word at my drink. Point. Another man would say, is that dead? Squeeze the can, roll the keg. Dominant with the women. He's the bar manager. She said. Occasionally talking to me about how fast she was going with 4 tables in the restaurant. How fast they were going, trying to keep those drinks filled and those eyes not staring and looking and noticing and watching too long. One of 2 TVs. They've got potato chips and macaroni salad and plenty of sandwiches in the Busiest restaurant in town. I hear not so different sounds surviving in a shelter. Confused. And plain old scared. I go to Wing Dome. There's another dominant woman. Another dominant woman. A pretty lady I fell in love with at first sight. I said to the other co-workers, women, y'all need to keep her away. She's too pretty. She keeps staring at me. Saying nothing creepy, nothing disgusting. Not asking her out on a date, nothing. Not bothering her. Other than falling in love because she's so damn beautiful. And so darn sweet. In silence. And then yesterday at Wing Dome, a dominant man. Taller than my Uncle Bill. Holes in his ears, tattoos on his fingers. Staring and staring and staring until finally he puts my check on my table and then takes my money. I'm counting on my table in quarters. Begins taking the loose change. I'm paying my bill. Before I finish counting my money. I was going to spend more of watching Thursday Night Football. Having already had my videos deleted for copyright claims for saying Thursday Night Football on Google, YouTube. I was going to drink 2 more Rainier beers, but I had to pay sitting and staring, no different than him with his dominant body keeping track. No different than someone who has an attention difficulty. There's nowhere to meet a pretty girl anyway, unless I go on the internet, where I'd have to describe, oh, I'm pretty much scum of the earth. I'm homeless. I have been off and on for the last 12 years after I had cancer in Seattle, Washington. Doing what I do every morning, waking up and doing shit, getting shit done, doing shit every day towards a goal of what I used to have before I went to college and graduated with a bachelor's degree. And now all I have are these memories in this Wing Dome restaurant, hearing bitch had it coming. And other words involving bitch and derogatory language I'm starting to wonder, had to do with nothing else other than being attracted to another human spontaneously and completely randomly. You can hear the sounds. I can swear there's a military operating
Well, I've been trying to do it all, but I'm on site right now.
in a conflict. And I'm their prisoner. They whisper to, they talk to, they give free money to,
Having issues like this alarm that I've been getting is that it's like
keeping me alive
central connection unable to
for nothing other
like it seems like
than economic value.